The iRacing license system has a pretty sensible template. Starting in rookies, you first hit the track in the safe and sensibly slow MX-5 or the Formula V or the street stock, depending on what license class you want to focus on. All of them are pretty forgiving. They're also pretty slow, but they're not so easy that they're an absolute doddle to drive. You can learn a lot driving in these series. What that does is it creates a really gentle introduction to iRacing, and it creates some relatively clean and fun racing. From there on, as you go through D-Class, C, B, A, the cars tend to get more powerful, they're more complex, and they offer more adjustment through open setup series. There are a few outliers in that system, but for the most part, that's a template, and it seems pretty sensible. You start off in something that's slow and easy to drive, and as you get more experience and you prove that you're a safe driver, you can start driving the faster and more complex cars. Now, the Ferrari Challenge at D-Class in the sports cars has always been an outlier in this system. Up until this season, it allowed racers to hop into a GT3 car, which is something that's reserved for B-Class and up in the sports car licenses. And I think it was pretty widely agreed that it provided some of the worst racing available on the service. The problem was that you were giving people who had probably only just made it to D-Class and had only driven the Mazda MX-5 so far, this car that was incredibly powerful, and had the ability to perform these absolutely mega sends if you could control the car well enough.
I don't know, I just woke up from a little nap. It's a little dark, but you guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
Now that created some pretty spicy racing, and don't get me wrong, on occasion I enjoyed hopping in that series and doing some races. Oh, someone got absolutely punted. Oh my.
Hold your line. There's an incident in.
God, what was that about? But it was always a bit of a dice roll as to whether you survived or not. So for this season, iRacing decided to remove the Ferrari GT3 car from the Ferrari Challenge. The problem is that they're replacing the old 600 horsepower GT3 car with the actual car driven in the Ferrari Challenge, the 296 Challenge. Now this thing has a 3-litre twin-turbocharged V6 engine that puts out 700 brake horsepower, but to go with that, it's got worse aerodynamics, which means it's harder to take around the corners, and it's got worse brakes, which means it's harder to stop. So the old Ferrari Challenge series, which already had one of the worst reputations on iRacing, has been replaced with something even more powerful and even harder to drive. Is it a recipe for disaster? Well, I hopped into a race to try and find out. Left lane, we move in.
Car speed is 77 kilometers per hour.
Okay, here we go.
Get ready.
Is this suitable for D-Class driving? We're about to find out. Oh, he's not gone. Okay. Looks like he has now.
Green, green, green.
I think everyone thought he'd gone through the last corner there.
Clear car left.
Oh, that curb's big. Should never have tried to go down the inside there.
On the right. Clear left.
Okay, where are we going here then? I guess this
Car
side.
right. You're still there. Clear right. Car right. On your car right. Right side.
Pretty
Right side's
respectful
clear.
racing
Nice
so
start, mate. Well
far.
done.
Everything seems to be pretty sensible. I'm up 2 places as well, which isn't too bad.
The car in front of us is Palmer, car number 10, C license.
Whoa.
Car right.
Thought there was a spot there for me, but
Still
closed
there.
pretty quickly.
Right side's clear.
Oh, there's one gone on the
right.
outside.
Right side's clear.
Just going to continue being sensible, being safe. More than anything, getting flashed from behind as well. Where's he going?
Car right. He's still there. Clear right. Incident in Jochen Rinksbox.
Ah, I gained one, lost one. I think he's going to have a good run on me.
On
Yep.
right. Still there. Still there.
Straight into turn 1 for Tobias here.
Hold your line. Clear right. 8th place.
A bit unsighted into turn 1. Couldn't quite spot the apex because Tobias was in the way there. But already you can see people are getting caught out by the amount of power and the amount of understeer this car has, which isn't too surprising. Tobias there with a big whip. I was just about kept mine under control better than he did, but only just.
Car in front is Anderson. Car number 4, A license. And their rating is 1.7.
These tyres are still warming up. It's still the back end still wants to try and run away from you. Plenty of people going wide. You just got to ride those brakes a little just to bring the front end around. So far, I've got to say,
Right side.
this has been a lot
right.
cleaner than expected, though that was one of the stupidest lunges you'll see. I'm not sure who it was, but that felt like a very D-class move, that did. That was a mega lunge.
That was a 132.7.
It's a heavy car, the brakes aren't good, it doesn't have a lot of aero, and it has a lot of power. People are going to be trying to fly this thing down the inside, and it is not going to get stopped for them. And you can see, like there, I could definitely be down in second gear if I wanted to be, but the amount of power it has, sometimes it's just easier to take third gear, where there's going to be a little less torque. Yeah, it's still trying to run away. Just a little bit less torque. And it's going to be easier to control. And safer because of it. Let's get that relative on for you. And you can see this is a much better lap already. 129, I think, was the fastest in quali, but in my warm-up session beforehand, there were 9k guys doing a 127, which we're not going to get anywhere near. And you can't even blame setup because it's a fixed series.
You've just done a 131.2.
But certainly, if you've got the skills and you've got the control, this car can be fast.
You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Focus on the exits.
Got a bit of catching to do to the guys ahead. I went down to second that time. I think I need to be slightly later on the brakes. This is the feeling out the new car as the tyres and the brakes come in and stuff. Just oh, so wide. So much understeer. It is very rewarding to drive. I will say that. When you get it right, because of how difficult it is to control, it feels incredible.
Fastest lap for Ott, 129.6.
It does take a degree of finesse, which, I mean, let's be real, I'm not a very good driver as far as it goes, but certainly when I was D-class.
Turn 1. The guy ahead's last lap time is a 129.9.
There was no way I had the car control or the ability to be able to drive this thing. Let's get into the 130s.
We'll be warned about track limits. You
That's an
have
annoying
5
off track.
incident points.
That's silly. Oh yeah, plus that 4x from earlier. Guy tried to giga dive into turn 9. God. Almost have to short shift sometimes because it's just got too much power.
P8.
Let's keep finding time. Let's try and get into the 130s.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in Jochen-Ringt-Bocht. It looks like Wanley.
Something was getting feisty. We just gained loads of time on the guys there. As is Andy behind me, though. He's making decent gains. Don't go for that move, mate. Come on. Whoa, there you go again. Those little, especially on corner exit, just as you start to power back up, it really wants to do some running away.
Car clear right. On your left.
Can we get him on the switchback?
Hold your line.
I'm impressed he kept that on track, I'll be honest. He was
Still there.
absolutely flying out. We should be
Hold
fine
your
here.
line. Still there. He's still there. Clear left.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Got him on the cutback. Lost a big chunk to these guys ahead, though.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Wanley, car number 14.
Really lean on the brakes to help you turn. Really got to get that weight shifted to the front end to get it to turn in, because otherwise you just understeer into oblivion. Like that. And then you miss the apex like a mug, and you give up an absolute load of time to the guy behind you. Don't think he's close enough here, though.
Halfway home, fuel's good.
Slow down ahead. There might be positions here yet for us.
Don't be intimidated, keep him behind you.
Is he going to go for the same move? No, we'll just encourage him not to. Whoa. Outbrake myself a little bit there.
Car right. Right side's clear. This is okay. Keep those exit speeds up.
Did well to get that stopped, didn't he?
5 minutes left. Come on,
Did
stick
very
with the
well to
bastard.
get that stopped. Look at the understeer, though. If you can get people offline and having to try and push and overdrive this car, as soon as you start overdriving it, it is all over the place.
The next car is Pratt, car number 6, A license, and their rating is 1.6.
Come on. How long we got left? A few laps left yet. Got time.
P9.
Oh, there you go again.
Push,
See,
push,
just
or we'll lose this
a
place.
little bit too keen. I mean, we've lost it here, Jim. And that cost me so much, just trying to overdrive it on that corner exit. You can see the effect it had on my lap time. I lost nearly a best part of a second to Andy ahead of us there. And then I've outbraked myself again, just trying to overdrive it a little bit. And we've lost a little more. And it just all kind of seeps away. God. Someone's been having a few trips through the gravel there. See if I can at least make it difficult for him. I might even leave it in 4th gear, you know, for that last corner.
0.9. Lap times are pretty consistent.
And again, back end's trying to step out. Just did a bit better catching it that time. Oh, that's stupid.
Track limits.
Silly, silly, silly. That big curve. Yeah, there you go. Another off track as well for that curve. I didn't even realise.
Behind is now 0.9. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
I was trying to trail brake that, but it looks like I was just a little soft on my brake pedal. It's a bit better. Just get ourselves back together. I think Andy might be gone now. It's going to be a matter of keeping Christian behind.
Incident in turn 7. We think it might be a while.
There we go, white flag, yeah. And so in 4th again, just slightly lower in the rev range, and the torque is just a little easier to control.
1 more to go.
Not trying to step out quite so much. Christian behind, quite a lot faster than I was last lap. Did have that mistake, which didn't help, but his actual lap times are much better than mine as well. It's alright, it looks like we've got a better exit there. I've just pulled a 10th or 2. Again, picking the higher gear, keeping the revs low. And then very wide. Through 4th for whatever reason.
Turn 6. Looks like it's Palmer.
Oh, that's some slow-moving cars. Probably a little late in the race to find anything, but see if someone goes for a stupid last lap move. Maybe there's a position or 2 available yet.
The car in front of us is now Palmer. Car number 10. C license.
I want to get on the accelerator quicker there, but I just don't want to push. Well, you know what? Yeah. Oh, there we go. That was a nice
E9. Okay,
30.6.
Good drive.
Right at the end of the race. I'm pretty happy with that. You know what? We survived. It's my first proper race in these things. Survived the race. Gained a position. Only lost 6 iRating, 6 incident points, 4 of which weren't really my
That's
fault.
the end of the session.
Not bad at all. Do I think it's D-class appropriate? I mean, it's big, it's powerful. I'd say if you're just joining iRacing and you've just gotten to D-class, this is probably not going to be the car for you. But let's go back and have a look at some of the incidents and we can see where people have gone wrong in this thing in one of the first official races that's been running. So this is lap 1, turn 1, and this is a pretty sensible, respectable lap 1, turn 1, to be honest. Everyone brakes nice and early. I don't think that's going to be the norm, though. I think with cold tyres, all that power, cold brakes, you're going to see some incidents lap 1. So here we are at the end of lap 1. Tyres are probably still warming up a bit, and that is just too hot. Understeers off the track. That one's done, but just ahead, you saw that spin there. This is the crash you see. This is on me. This was this huge dive. He goes off track and just has no control of his car and carries on understeering. Ends up on the outside, has to wait for everyone back of the field. Here we are, same corner, just a bit further back. Car on the outside is just understeered. Guy on the inside tries to go down the inside and again just understeers into him. So this move coming up, not this corner, the next one, is one that you're really going to have to be on the lookout for in this car, because I think you're going to see a lot of it. So the guy we're following, guy in front just had a really bad exit out of that corner. He's like, okay, I'm going to try and go down the inside now. Brakes far too late. Cannot get control of it. And understeers off. And sensibly, the guy who was trying to overtake takes himself off track as well, avoids the collision, keeps himself alive. Here it is from the other angle. Gone wide, the understeers punished him. Now we're coming into this corner. You see this guy behind and you think, as soon as he moves to the inside here, I'm going to brake hard, I'm going to let him go past, and then I'm going to cut back on him, because that kind of thing is going to happen constantly, I think, in this series. And now here they are, coming out of that corner, both of them together. Tyres are overheated because they've both just gone off track, and beautifully synchronized understeer. Both of them nearly go off. Both managed to save it pretty well, but you know, these are the kind of things you're going to have to look out for, and you're going to have to be thinking about it when you drive as well, and you're going to have to be driving around other people making these understeering mistakes. Here we are, a couple of laps later, same guys again, and it's a very similar move where this shiny blue Ferrari is trying to outbrake and he's just not getting there. And this is another one where the car ahead, you've just got to keep your eyes open for that guy trying to come down the inside. And play it safe, because you don't want to be picking up 4Xs for absolutely no reason, especially if you are actually D-Class and you're driving this series and you're thinking, I want to progress. You've got to keep your eyes open and avoid incidents like that. And here we are now, last lap of the race. We've seen this incident once before with two different cars, but this is the exact same thing. Guy on the inside tries to outbrake the guy on the outside. It doesn't work, and they end up making contact. You've just got to be aware, sometimes you're going to have to cede the position and try and get it on the cutback, just to save your safety rating, or save your race sometimes as well. So there you have it, guys. The new Ferrari Challenge. It's the updated D-Class Ferrari Fixed Series. It's more powerful than a GT3. It's got worse brakes. It's got less downforce. It goes completely against iRacing's normal progression system. But honestly, if you're sensible and you're safe, I think this is a wicked series. It's going to scratch that itch for a lot of people who join iRacing and want to race something big and fast. But at the same time, you're going to have to be aware. It's going to really build your racecraft, because who knows what kind of stuff you're going to see while you're out there on track. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you press the like button and subscribe to Deck Chair Racing so you don't miss any more videos like this or when I stream. And until next time, take it easy.